Hi everyone, Liza Perks here from Perks Hotels and Enhanced Life Coaching. Today, I'd like to solve growth seekers who would like to reprogram their self-sabotage so they can enjoy life and take on anything and everything with full motivation. Do you ever find that you have a faint idea what you want and then the SS creeps in? So self-sabotage is an insidious limitation which really blocks us from being who we dream to be. And I know every human on this planet has experienced it, and some are better at it than others. And imagine what we could do if we weren't as good at self-sabotage. I'm guessing that you're thinking it'd be an impossible task to move SS to the side and flow through life with ease and elegance. With the presentation I'm about to show you, I think you'll see that anything is possible. And I really got interested in human behaviour a few years ago, with all the life hacks and how to do the things that we do better. So most of us have two lives, the life we live and the unlived life. Between these two lives stands resistance. Resistance, or self-sabotage, is the most toxic force on the planet. It is the root of more unhappiness than poverty and disease. It stunts us and makes us less than we're born to be. So resistance cannot be seen, touched, heard, or smelt, but it can be felt. And we experience it as an energy field which radiates. It's a repelling force. Its aim is to shove us away, distract us, and prevent us from doing its work. And resistance, or self-sabotage, has no strength of its own. Every ounce of juice it possesses comes from us. And we feed it by power, by our own fear of it. Master that fear and conquer the resistance. So the soul's evolution. The more important a call to action is to our soul's evolution, the more resistance we will feel towards pursuing it. Resistance, by definition, is self-sabotage and sabotage to others. When someone begins to overcome their resistance, they may find that those close to them begin to act strange. They may get moody, become sick, may accuse the person of changing. The reason is, consciously and unconsciously, they are struggling against their own resistance. And this can happen to couples, close friends, and entire families. So, chocolate. Procrastination is the most common manifestation of resistance because it is the easiest to rationalise. And resistance, or self-sabotage, takes the form of drugs, shopping, TV, gossip, alcohol, sex, sugar, fat, salt, chocolate, etc. And this becomes because these provide us with the instant gratification. So creating soap operas. Creating soap operas in our lives is a form of resistance, and doctors estimate that 70 to 80% of their business is non-health related. People are not sick, they're self-dramatising. And sometimes, if we're not conscious of our own resistance, we will pick someone who has or is successfully overcome their resistance. And this happens because we feel it's easier to endow the other person with the power than we in fact possess, but afraid to act upon. And how does resistance feel? So what does it actually feel like? Well, first, it's unhappiness, then a low-grade misery, then boredom, restlessness, no satisfaction, guilt, but you can't put a finger on it. We want to go back to bed, then we want to get up and party. We feel unloved and then unlovable. We feel disgusting. We hate our lives. We hate ourselves. Beyond this, resistance becomes clinical depression, aggression, then dysfunction. So self-sabotage. If you find yourself criticising other people, you're doing it out of resistance. So self-sabotage. Watch yourself. Of all the manifestations of resistance, the main one is we harm ourselves and there are also others. So fear is good. Fear is good. Fear is an indicator. Fear tells us what we have to do. The more scared we are of a work or calling, the more sure we can be that. We just have to do it. So I've given you all the inside info of how to stop self-sabotage so you can dream big and be who you were born to be. If you're serious about finding out about more life hacks, about how to get the best out of your life at work, at home, follow me on this platform. And if you have something that you would like me to present to you, send me a message and I'll create a presentation specifically on that subject for you. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I look forward to seeing you at the next training.